can't see through the windows. I can't hear through the walls. But I can't live in the middle. Afraid of it all. I just need to feel the sun against my skin. 'Cause I'm done with the cold. Go where nothing keeps the air from rushing in. So my heart can breathe again.
Welcome to another episode of Vet in a Van. What are we doing? Sun setting. Ah, just missed it. It's just ducked under the clouds. We've been fishing earlier, but no, this episode is all about Port Hedland, the region around Port Hedland. It's a bit wishy-washy because we're in a bunch of places, so I haven't actually put it together yet. So I'm going to stitch it all together. Hope you enjoy it. Port Hedland region. Let's check it out. And so we have arrived in Port Hedland, which is, I believe, the largest bulk oil port in all of Australia. So there's a lot of industry going on here. But we've just stopped in at the 72-hour free RV park, and it's actually really good. It's just a big clay pan, and there's a whole lot of vans all just parked in here, and it's free. So from here we can explore the area, which is good, at no cost, which is even better. The only thing is they're pretty strict on the rules here. You've got to have a toilet, basically fully self-contained toilet, grey water, and a shower as well. So I'm not sure why that is, but you've got to have them, and there can't be the portable kind, so you can't just have like a porta potty or something like that. It's actually got to be a built-in toilet apparently. So I think a few people get a bit grubby because I think they're fully self-contained, and well, they probably are fully self-contained, but the rules here are pretty strict. So you basically have to leave no trace and grey water, so you don't drip any water onto the ground. No buckets or anything like that are allowed either. So I think we tick all those boxes. So yeah, we're just gonna chill here for the next couple of days and explore Port Hedland. Okay, we have rocked up to the Seafarers Center. So they do trips out to see all the big ships, and so the boys are like super excited to see the big iron ore ships. So we're just going to go in there and have our training briefing, and then jump on the boat and have a look at some big iron ore ships, which should be pretty cool. Another day in sunny Port Hedland. What are we doing? We're going to go museum. What was it? The
Don Rhodes Mining Museum.
Don Rhodes, not Don Bradman. Don Rhodes. Don't run into this truck. Don Rhodes Mining Museum, and then on to the giant wheelbarrow, because that is a must see. And then it's like 31 today in the middle of winter, which is like amazing.
I'm on
when it's like 4 degrees back at home. And then we are going to go to the water park, the splash park, and have a bit of a cool down because it's so beautiful and warm. Then catch up with some friends, and then we're going to the splash park after the wheelbarrow, and then we're going to go to the show, the fair. Yes, because the fair is on. It's just there. I can see it. So that's going to be amazing as well. The festival, well, it should be pretty cool because we haven't been one for a long time.
And it's right next to the RV park.
And it's literally, yeah, it's. I think I said it when we arrived in the intro, I think. But yeah, we just rocked up and they're setting up a festival like right next to us, and it's actually like a big one, and it's sponsored by BHP. So, should have some coin, maybe. Anyway, yeah, let's explore. So, what are you doing, Tans?
I can't remember what it's called.
Come up to the mining museum in Port Hedland. Don Rhodes Mining Museum, and it's sort of like a place where industry has come to die. But it's, you know, got some old mining stuff hanging around. I would have thought, given the mining industry are running billions and billions of dollars through this place every day, they could probably give it a bit of a facelift. You know, probably take $100,000 in this place would look mint. But yeah. Anyway, worth checking out. Worth having a look. The trains are cool.
Like somebody's just old collection.
Yeah, it is exactly right. Someone's old collection of stuff, and it's cool to see the mining history. Like the when we went out and saw the ships yesterday, it's good to understand just the epic industrial nature of this town, as you can hear by the constant stream of trucks and trains and ships and planes, and it's a money machine out here, a mining money machine. So our end goal of the Splash and Play water park was potentially a little bit misguided, because it's got a bit of a Walking Dead feel to it, to be fair. There's a lot of boarded up windows and some broken glass, bit of graffiti. Not much water though, definitely not much water. Looks like at some point in time, this was probably a nice little water park. But now it definitely looks like it might be good for a skate park, but definitely not for the kids. Definitely not. I think we're going to have to go and try and find a beach now because we've promised the kids a swim. Alright, that's it for Port Hedland. Yesterday, after the dodgy splash park that we found, we actually went to the Port Hedland Aquatic Centre, which was awesome. So don't go to the splash park, go to the Port Hedland Aquatic Centre, because it's got its own little splash park that opens at 3 o'clock on a weekday. In South Hedland, that's right, in South Hedland. So that was really good, and then we went to the festival. Did you guys enjoy the show? Yeah, spent too much money on rides and dodgem cars, and the Gravitron actually didn't make me sick. Well, it didn't make me feel sick. The old vestibulary system isn't what it used to be. But yeah, so that was really good. And now we are on the road nice and early, 9 o'clock, heading out to
Cape Keraudren.
Cape Keraudren. So only about an hour and a half out of town, but back on the beach. Good fishing, Good, what's up, my boy? Anyway, Cape Keraudren, see you there. Cape Keraudren. So we've left civilization again and we've motored an hour and a half up from Port Hedland and we've come up to Cape Keraudren. And I'll tell you what, we always seem to just jag our spells really, really nice spots. And I'm very, very happy about that because we don't do it intentionally, but it just seems to happen because have a look at this spot, man. Yeah, that is some blue ocean. So it's obviously it's on the rocks, but you know we can handle that. Staircase to the moon is just over there, which is I think tonight or tomorrow night. I think tonight the moon sets at like 5:40. Rises, not sets. Thank you. I think I got chance. Moon rises at 5:40, and then tomorrow night it's like just before 7. So tomorrow will be darker, but I just don't know what it'll be like tonight. So we'll check them both out because it's literally like 100 meters walk over there, and we're going to go and have a bit of a fish because it's all reefy out there. So who knows what's lurking below the depth. We've missed the high tide, so the tide's on its way out. But yeah, cool little spot right up the end here. Can't get blocked out. It's $10 per person for adults, and kids are $3. $3 for over 6s. You can have fires, dog friendly, all that malarkey. So yeah, great little spot. So we've only booked in here for 3 nights. But seeing how we go, we might actually stay in here for a little bit longer. We'll just depends what the fishing like. The guys, we're just speaking to some guys on the way through here, and they said there's giant threadfin just rocking the coast at high tide, and he was getting snapped off at 60 pounds. So you never know, But we'll have our big fire. I'll put a chook on, and not today, but later. But anyway, yeah, Cape Keraudren. Let's check it out. All right. Tyres are going down. Where are we going? We're going to try and get to
Firewood Creek.
So we're going to. It looks like there's a little four-wheel drive track out towards Firewood Creek, where hopefully we can do some good fishing. So lunch is on board, fishing rods are on board. Yeah, is it far away? I don't know. I don't think it's too far away, but figure it's all dirt, so we'll just let the tyres down. About 5k's. There you go. So hopefully it's quick, depending on what the track's like. So let the tyres down just to be sure and go for a bit of a cruise around this station. So Tarns, what's the verdict on Site 1? Other than midgies. This is Site 1. I just aptly named it Site 1.
Okay.
Our first fishing spot.
First fishing spot for the day was an epic fail.
Yes, it was. So I didn't get...
We saw heaps of fish.
I didn't get one bite. I saw two probably half-metre long threadfin salmon, which is what we're targeting go past. Tarn saw one. And we got nothing.
Whole pile of garfish chasing the lures, but we
but-
didn't touch them.
A lot of fishing, no fish. So we're going to go to
Inlet, Pardew
Pardew Inlet. We're going to try and get to Pardew Inlet, which could be a bit of a hike. So we'll have some lunch here and then see if we can crack it over to the inlet and have some better luck on the outgoing tide. So I gave up on fishing. We couldn't get to the spot that we were going to go to, the other spot, so we figure we will just come down the beach. So this is the beach part where our campsite is. It's literally just up, and we're chasing the tide out, I reckon, but the blue is just gorgeous. We're dealing with 7-metre tides at the moment, so it comes right up and then goes back, but still pretty specky. Have a bit of a swim and then I reckon it's time to put a chook on. So for those of you who don't know, we were originally from Victoria. I reckon I've spent pretty much every winter either in Victoria, skiing and in the freezing cold and God knows whatever else, or over in Europe, because we spent the better part of 8 years in Europe. And the winters there were awful as well. And so to be sitting here in the middle of winter, like about to sit down for some spag bowl with this. Hi home, hi guys at home. Sorry. Yeah, it's probably 25 degrees, and it's.
Hello, it's me, Mum.
One of the amazing things about Cape Keraudren, if you come up here, you should definitely come down to the rocks. It's just so happens where we're camped, because it tells the most amazing story of this area, because you've got the sandstone along here, and in this sandstone tells a story of tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of years of coral reefs. So look, here's a bommy sitting over here, another bommy over there, and then if you look down here, all the way down, you've got a clam, and look, there's an oyster shell over there as well. And so it just gives you that sense of the history of this place, or the history of everywhere obviously, but you can really see it in the rocks here, because you get this beautiful fossil record of thousands of years of, hundreds of thousands, I'll have to check, of sedimentary deposits. Reef after reef after reef. A little bommy. And so there's probably dinosaur footprints around here as well, down if you get down into the mud, the compacted mudstone, because it does get a bit darker, but again, I'm not quite a geologist. I'd love to be. Like, check out this shell over here. There's another clam, so we're probably, this bit's eroded away, but would be maybe 3 meters below where we're camped. There's this beautiful big clam just embedded into the sandstone, and another big bommy over there that would have been living and thriving well before the last ice age kicked in, which we're in the middle of at the moment. A nice warm period of the last ice age, but another 50,000 years or so we may go back into that ice age.
Bommy.
Another big bommy, unless global warming offsets it, which is actually arguably a plausible theory at this point in time, which, take that as you will. Hopefully in 50,000 years we will have sorted out what we're doing to this place, one would hope, if we're still here.
Gone under a rock.
Alright, here we go. Mummy's on. Bring home the bacon. What have we got?
Decent. Whatever it is,
Decent.
it's decent.
Try and get it up. Don't have a gaff, so...
A dart.
what'd you get?
A dart, maybe?
Try and tighten the spool. Oh, it's a bit, I don't know what it is.
Oh,
What is that?
a huge something.
Huge something.
Jesus.
What is that?
Oh,
Port Hedland.
well, I was going for something juicy.
I know. Yeah.
He's a triple tail, otherwise known as a dusky perch or a black perch. Woohoo, 5-star eating.
Wahaa. Another brim, I reckon. Oh, there we go. What's this guy? Looks like a perch. Tons. It's alright. Okay, that looks alright. What do you reckon that is? Mummy on the fish app.
Yep, stripy sea perch.
What's the size limit?
4-star eating, 30 centimetres.
I reckon that's 30. Hey, she's on again.
Woohoo!
Nice work.
Ah.
Getting dinner sorted. So Tanya smashed me on the fishing front again. she got 3 really good size triple tails.
Yep.
So yeah, they're for dinner, and I got 1 stripy perch, which was not quite as big, but they're all good eating. So having those in beer batter tonight. We've got a couple of other little yellowtail brim, but I'll tell you what, the tides here are amazing. I probably should have time-lapsed it. 7 metre tide, basically they come right up to the top of the cliff here, and then it goes all the way out there. It's just phenomenal, the height of the tide here at the moment with the moon, because obviously last night we did the staircase to the moon. But yeah, so last night here, and then tomorrow we're chuffing off again. We're going to head up to 80 Mile. So yeah, I'll do some packing up tonight, pack up tomorrow, and then on to the next spot. I'm not gonna make any reference to our closest star, because I do that too much. But what I am gonna say is check out these clouds. They're these lines that go all the way across there, and then when you turn around, all the way back in the other direction. These beautiful long wispy clouds, and they're catching the light just as the last little inkling of sun drifts away. Oh, it's beautiful. I've got the time lapse on, so it'll be interesting to see what those clouds do over a period of time, eh? So that's it for Cape Keraudren. Cape Keraudren. How much did it cost us? What did it end up being per night?
23 per night.
23 per night.
10 for an adult, 3 for a child over 6.
And then there's like $12.
And $12 vehicle entry, which is a one-off.
Yeah, it's not. You can't use your parks pass, so it's one-off vehicle entry, and then it's pretty cheap. And there's like you'll always have sites. There are kilometres and kilometres of different types of sites. There's like sites right on the beach, there's sites up by the toilets, there's sites out on the cliff edge, there's heaps of sites everywhere. So
there's an entire paddock.
Yeah, it's like a type, like it'd be great for a festival if you could get people out here. So yeah, look, I reckon it's a really good place. You never get turned, like there'll always be room there. When you get there, have a bit of a cruise around because there are heaps and heaps of space. So there's heaps and heaps of spaces. So you might find a beach spot like tucked away somewhere or something like that. That don't go to the first one you find anyway. And yeah, so now where are we going?
80 Mile.
80 Mile. So there are some free camps around 80 Mile, but I think we're going to do the caravan park because shower will be good and we need to do some washing. So yeah, on to 80 Mile. So I got my fishing shirt on. So we are serious business. We're at 80 Mile. We arrived yesterday. We've all had showers. Check out the boys' hair. Look at it. It's like something out of a Pantene Pro V ad or something like that. They're just like, see, we brushed them over the top. Awesome. But anyway, Eli's building the Titanic. Don't know how that works. But where are we going, Tans?
Fishing.
Fishing. Tans has got a fishing top on as well.
I have a fishing top.
We'll get you a fishing top. But no, so the target today is a metre long thready threadfin salmon. That's the idea. So I don't know how likely that is.
I'm going to catch it.
Tans is probably going to catch it. That's actually true. Tans has had more luck. So they've been catching some big stuff off 80 Mile here. So we're going to go down. There's an inlet that fills up at high tide. So we're going to try and get there early because there's a lot of people that fish off this beach. Like it's almost shoulder to shoulder. And hopefully I'm going to show you some epic pictures of us catching big fish. And if not, I probably won't include this and I'll re-record it. We're at 80 Mile Caravan Park and then we're going. So don't look at me with that tone. She looks at me with that tone. So in the spirit of transparency, I'll keep the last bit in because there is lots and lots of fish here at 80 Mile. We, however, did not catch any of them. So our 2 days here at 80 Mile, we've seen lots of other people catch fish, but alas, we have not caught any. So look, there are big threadies out there for sure. There's big, what was the other one the guy caught yesterday? The big one. I wasn't there. Yeah, when we walked out and he was cutting up that fish that was like a metre long.
I wasn't there.
Yes, you were. You walked past him.
Yeah, after you finished the conversation.
Oh. Anyway, so we didn't catch any fish. So rather than give you some footage of like us bringing in monsters, I'm going to give you some footage of the beach by the drone because it's beautiful, and some fog because some fog rolled in and it was like 30 degrees and it was really weird. Anyway, enjoy.